Hey YouTube, it's MichaelVSG here. How are y'all doing? I'm coming to you with my week 6 update. I believe it is. Let's go and get started with the numbers. To recap, I started this journey at 407. Last week I weighed in at 350. Today I weighed in at 345. So that is another 5-pound loss. So that brings my total down to 62 pounds in 6 weeks. Oh my God, 5 pounds. I was so worried this week with everything that went on with the show and all that. I am very grateful for 5 pounds. So, excuse me. It was a very interesting week. I still have to get caught up on all my videos watching, so yeah, let's go ahead and start with the show week. Eating at the show, I did very well. Didn't eat nothing that I did not bring until Saturday. Saturday was was auction day, was the big sale day, and they had a buyer's luncheon and a big dessert table, and I had decided, well, I have done good for the past 6 weeks. I'm going to eat a little. They served barbecue and sausage and potato casserole and beans and all the fixings, right? So I got me a plate, and of course they mounted it up like enough for like 6 meals for me. So I sat there and I nibbled on it for an hour or more. And when I was done, I mean, you couldn't even tell that I had even eaten anything. So I felt real good. My ability to not gorge myself or hurt myself was excellent. So, but I also thought, since my first goal that I had set, that I had never set anything, I had set back in November before I even was scheduled for surgery. I wanted to lose 60 pounds before the show, because I did not want to be miserable for the show this year. So I hit that on Friday. I hit my 60-pound mark on Friday, so I was happy. Which the show, actually, we moved in on Thursday, and show day was actually Friday. So I made my first goal. So at the buyer's luncheon, they had desserts, and I haven't really had anything sweet or sugary at all. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to see what they have up there. They had these little tarts. They were about that big around, and they had a bunch of fresh fruit on top. So I said, well, that's fresh fruit, strawberries and raspberries and blackberries and blueberries all on top. I'll get that, and I'll just eat the fruit off of it. Well, I ate the fruit, and then it had like this real thick creamy stuff on the inside that was strawberry flavor, and I said, okay, I went and ate it. It was good. I have no regrets about eating it. It was, probably more sugar than I should have had, but my body handled it. One time in 6 weeks, I think I deserved it. I don't know if that's the right way of looking at it. So, but it was good, and I didn't hurt. So, all my kids, both of my kids showed their animals, and we did sell all their animals in the tent sale. None of them made auction. So I'm happy that they're happy and everything is sold. So now we have a couple of month break before we have to start looking at getting the next round of animals for next year. So that's pretty much how show went. I was very happy with myself. So I did have a huge NSV in my books this week. I have not worn boots in 4 years probably, because my leg that I call my bad leg, that I had the blood clot in over the summer, has always been bigger than my calf has always been bigger than normal, and boots just stopped fitting me. Well, I was able to wear my boots this weekend, so that was a huge NSV for me. And another one that I'm calling NSV that I don't know if it's really NSV. Yeah, it is. People at the show that I have not seen in months walking up to me and telling me how great I look. I am not used to people complimenting me on how I look. Besides, like, the normal people like my wife and my mom and my dad and, my family, my best friends and everything. But it was really good to have people outside of my inner circle acknowledge what I have done. And it felt good. I mean, I'm not the type of person to take compliments very well, because even with me being 62 pounds down, I still look at myself as I have a long way to go. I am 345 pounds. I am, in my eyes, I'm still gobby fat. I mean, my wife and my mom and, my kids will say I'm wrong, I think, by that comment. But, because, they're proud of me, I'm proud of myself. But I don't take compliments very well. On the inside, I don't take compliments very well. So that's something that I'm going to have to learn to deal with, because I am getting a lot of compliments on how I look. So, I wanted to touch on, my eyes are watering, something that VSG Bear said in his video, his last video. He's talking about feeling cold, being cold all the time. I've always had a touch of being cold most of the time, but here recently, since I've had surgery and everything, I am cold all of the time. It's good to find, to hear that someone else is cold too. Wanted to ask if this is normal. Is there quite a few people out there that's had, weight loss surgery that have just become cold nature more? It's a very good question. So if y'all can let me know if anyone is colder than normal. So, I also wanted to touch on, I heard this a couple times for some people, for lack of better words, ignorant people this weekend, that said weight loss surgery is the easy way out. I heard it this weekend at the show from some people. I've watched a couple of videos so far, and people have talked about, other people saying that it's the easy way out. The reason why I call them ignorant people, because if they really knew anything about weight loss surgery, it's anything but an easy way out. It's hard. It's very hard. It's not an easy way out in my eyes. For one, because it's a very hard decision to make, to have weight loss surgery. And afterwards, the stuff that you have to go through, your body goes through, you have to completely change your mindset on everything. You have to be completely conscious of what you're eating, how you're eating, how big a bite you're taking, how just every single thing that you're doing for the rest of your life. Someone asked me, well, why couldn't you just go on a diet and lose it the hard way? I tried that way. I mean, and it didn't work. And I told this person, I said, this is not an easy way out. And they just laughed at me. Because, I just find people who say that so uneducated, because they're not. They're not educated. They don't know what we have to go through, and all I can say is it is anything but easy. It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Like with portion control. I mean, when you go and you fix your plate and you fix half of what you would normally fix, and you sit down and you eat, and you don't even eat a third of what you put on your plate. It's not easy. And I really wish people who say that it's the easy way out would educate themselves on what we have to go through. But other than that, I had a great week. Looking forward to this week. Just hoping that I can keep on this regimen of 5 to 6 pounds a week. I have set another goal. I set it a couple weeks ago, which I know I'll hit this next goal. I wanted to lose a total of 75 pounds by my anniversary, which is April 29th. At this rate, I know I'm going to hit it. I didn't want to set unrealistic goals, like, I want to be 100 pounds down by my anniversary, or 150 pounds down by my birthday, which is in May. I want to set realistic goals, and that's something that I'm trying to do. So we're coming up on the 13-minute mark. I don't want to do a long video today, so I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye, and I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.